I've always believed.
It's G-forcing time.
Where'd you move here from? Dumbsville?
Yo, I hit the jeweler, got some goals. I sold a little weed, but I could never sell my soul. And when I'm in LA, you find me out in Lil Coke. Come a vocal with my ramen, I'ma need another bowl. Let's go.
You guys ready to unlock some memories? Because I sure am. Hopefully this time I can truly ignore my inevitable death. G-Force is a movie that was made at one point. It's directed by Hoyt H. Yeatman and was written during the writer's strike. Man, all signs are looking real good on this one. There's even a G-Force video game on Steam with such amazing user reviews like Walter. Man, who the fuck wrote that? Oh shit, it's me!
Okay, this first one just says Walter in all lowercase, which, you know, good start, solid criticism.
Truth be told, I don't know why this was made at all. Was there like a big guinea pig push in 2009 or something? Were people really clamoring for guinea pig spies? I don't know, who fucking knows? But I want to talk about it. It's G-Force in time and I'm ready to G-Force all over my enemies.
How does anyone find that funny?
So we open with Zach Galifianakis. What the fuck? Where are the guinea pigs? Who's giving a top secret mission briefing.
Why the secrecy? Because the feds are coming tomorrow.
This post has been proven false by real American patriots.
Naturally, he's giving this briefing to a guinea pig. Oh, thank God. I was real scared for a minute. So TLDR, the main guinea pig character has to stop Jeff Bezos so we can get intel on a microchip, with the scene ending in a funny one-liner.
Hey, I'm 9 inches tall. I only see the upside.
Was that meant to be like badass or something?
I mean, seriously, how does anyone find that funny?
So the main character, Darwin, infiltrates Jeff Bezos' house.
Tick-tock, we're on the clock.
Was that a fucking Kesha reference?
Don't stop playing sports. See my game, what's going on?
We're also introduced to Speckles, a literal mole, played by Nicolas Cage doing a silly voice.
Saber's about to start a speech. Remember, the clock is ticking, dude.
You can hear the pitch shift effect.
I'd follow you into a snarling pack of Dobermans.
We also meet two other guinea pig characters. Those characters being the female one and the black stereotype one. Wow, how progressive. Also, Token over here wants to fuck the female one, but she wants to fuck Darwin, the main character.
Sorry, Blaster. You know I've got my eye on someone else.
No, in fact, I didn't know. Who?
Darwin.
Yummy, forced romantic tension. There's also a fly character, I guess, who I only remember because he existed in the video game.
Holy fox.
Oh, that's, I get it. You see, the joke here is that it sounds like the F word. Wow, I'm glad that joke built so much character.
Don't you wish your blowtorch was a hot like mine?
Wow, another incredible pop culture reference. That's totally not annoying or pointless whatsoever.
If you laughed at it, there's something seriously wrong with you.
Cut to the Deus Ex Jeff Bezos villain, who discusses his evil microchip plan, which is very evil.
When I press this button, it will activate a wireless system we call SaberSense, allowing this coffee machine to know how much coffee's been used and add coffee to your shopping list.
Why did he say it like that? Shopping list! So anyways, Darwin hacks his computer with the help of Nicolas Cage mole.
I'm a mole. I got a thing for worms.
Whoa.
After a bunch of spy cliches, the characters make it out A-okay, but then they're caught by an exterminator who's actually just Zach Galifianakis. So yeah, they're A-okay, and that's about it. But look though, they have little chairs!
I knew it, guys. I knew you could do this. This is great.
G-Force!
G-Force?
Whoa, that's the title of the movie!
Come on, G-Force!
No.
Oh, of course he would hate it. I hate to be CinemaSins, but the fucking main character hates the title of the movie cliche? So annoyingly predictable. Cut to the G-Force headquarters, where the movie record drops Just Dance by Lady Gaga for no reason.
Just can't. Every time I play.
While the female guinea pig browses Facebook for no reason. Wow, this movie bleeds 2009. Also, the female tells Darwin that she does want the black stereotype character, but she's not telling him because romantic conflict.
I want him interested in me, and he'll only be interested if he thinks I'm not.
This is all done over expository dialogue. Which reminds me, did you know this was written during a writer's strike? But now the feds are here, and for no reason, I've Got a Feelin' by the Black Eyed Peas starts playing. Which reminds me, 2009 was 13 years ago. So it turns out Darwin downloaded the wrong files, which makes the feds very upset.
You ran a mission without my authorization.
A recommendation: I would not make Will Arnett angry. He might force you to watch BoJack Horseman. So the feds are shutting down G-Force. So our heroes use these green tube things to escape. But then, like complete dumbasses, they hide in a cage?
Hide in here.
Go, go, go!
So to escape from captivity, you're hiding in captivity? A daily reminder, this was written during a writer's strike. So conveniently, our heroes arrive at a pet shop, which means means that a hysterical fish out of water scenario is about to play out. So our heroes need to escape. But then we meet this character who has no impact on the plot, and this character who appears through a fart joke.
Fart on my roommate's door, huh?
Man, this comedy is really funny. So they try and break out, but epically fail. And then I've Got a Feeling starts playing again. Aw, yes, I love getting copyright claim. We then get a more fart humor. And then a family walks in. Meaning, of course, another Black Eyed Peas song drop.
First we get adopted, then we escape.
I feel like I'm watching a Modern Warfare 2 montage. The fuck is this? So the female one and the token one end up getting taken. Meanwhile, we get exposition with humans. No! This scene is, however, shot like every other movie from 2009. Wow, Michael Bay really outdid himself on this one. Meanwhile, the female guinea pig is getting purdied up, but she hates it.
I look like Paris Hilton's chihuahua.
Wow, that is a 2009 joke if I've ever heard one. Meanwhile, Nicolas Cage mole pretends to be dead, but is then thrown in the garbage truck and killed off. What can I say other than you're a fucking dumbass? Later that night, the comedic relief thinks he's related to the main character, so he calls him brother, foreshadowing the wacky hijinks. But then they find a Deus Ex Machina trap door, which reminds me, did you know this was written during a writer's strike? So the main character leaves, leaving the comedic relief behind, only for him to get pushed out anyways by the obnoxious character. So now it's wacky, goofy hijinks time. Meanwhile, Jeff Bezos is talking to Mr. Yanshu, a mysterious man, in a scene that reminds me of the Deus Ex Human Revolution intro cutscene, which I think is mildly interesting.
I never asked for this.
Also, Yanshu is Chinese for mole. Very interesting. I wonder who this Yanshu guy could be, even though he's in a trash compactor right now. Wow, these plot twists remind me of the writer's strike from 2008. Cut back to our main duo. So they bicker because that's the trope, and then they see some dogs. So they hide in this tire and Boom Boom Pow plays for no reason. Wow, this movie really likes the Black Eyed Peas for some reason. What's the point of all these pop song record drops? They don't add anything other than, look, it's that song you know on the radio. Does the movie think it'll be legitimized by children if they play more Black Eyed Peas? Meanwhile, Token is in a race car with the kid who adopted him, doing all these wacky, crazy stunts. And look, maybe it's not normal for me to question the logic of G-Force, but earlier in the movie, it's established that guinea pigs talk to humans through special headsets. But not only is this kid kinda talking to the guinea pig,
Is that all you got?
Ready to go for the record?
Maybe this would be a good time for you to take your medication.
Oh, I'm dead.
but the guinea pig is driving around as if all of this is coordinated, and this kid is just way too okay with it. How is that, like, even possible? Hey, G-Force Fan 71, can you explain the lore behind this, please? Thank you. So the kid leaves for dinner, and the Token character uses the car to escape, and TLDR, he escapes with the female one. We then cut to this bakery here, where the comedic relief sees cake.
But it's cake! Did I tell you I love cake?
Oh boy, this is gonna be a running joke, isn't it? The main character then sees a coffee machine and is then attacked by it, meaning the file he found earlier wasn't the wrong file, but is actually the bad guy's master plan to make Transformers. To be fair, that is a really evil plan. Can you tell this movie was made in 2009 yet? Disney really went, what's popular right now? Black Eyed Peas? Transformers? Fuck it, throw guinea pigs in there. Get Jerry Bruckheimer to produce it. So long story short, they kill the evil Transformer knockoff, and that's about it. Everyone that makes it back to HQ safe and sound. Also, earlier in the movie, it's established that these guinea pigs are genetically engineered, but then, big plot twist, they're not actually genetically engineered at all. So that means that all guinea pigs can talk, basically? Wow, this really was written during a writer's strike. So the main character's all like, man, I really am useless. But the comedic relief is all like, nah, Ratio, you aren't useless. And then the main character is immediately all like, you're right, I'm not useless. So he gives an inspirational speech, and yeah, that gets everyone going again, I guess. So they have to stop Jeff Bezos' Transformers plan, and fast. But oh no, the new Transformers movie is premiering in 30 minutes! But thankfully, Zach Galifianakis has techno hamster wheels. God damn, they really woke up in the new Bugatti. But the feds are here. So now it's action scene Uncharted time. So now an epic chase scene has ensued. But not before another fucking fart joke.
He's really sniffing it.
Dr. Pepper.
So one epic chase scene later, and one random O Fortuna drop later, our heroes escape, and that's about it. But now they're infiltrating Jeff Bezos' house. But not before Darwin and the Token character talk about the female one, and what has to be the worst character building moment I've seen in a while.
Yeah, what it is, she really wants you, and she's trying to make you more interested in her by acting disinterested.
Yeah, well, maybe she told you she wants me in order to look not interested in you, which makes you more interested in her.
This is done within 20 whole seconds. Wow, I love rushed intro tropey character arcs done at the last minute. It really reminds me of that writer's strike thing. So Jeff Bezos is ready to take over the universe. Meanwhile, Darwin tells the comedic relief to stay behind, while the actual G-Force members infiltrate Tesla or something. While the comedic relief disobeys and goofs off or something by eating food, which is funny because he's fat, and finding cake, which is a running joke now, I guess. But then he gets trapped in the microwave, which should hopefully teach him the lesson of don't tell bad running jokes. Meanwhile, all the Transformers are being let loose on the world, and Jeff Bezos is all like, oh no, that wasn't supposed to happen. G-Force then confront the microwave holding the comedic relief character hostage, so now they have to free him, and thankfully they do. But he grabs his cake because that's the funny running joke.
Then drop the cake.
Nobody's laughing!
A Michael Bay explosion then happens and G-Force wins. But the main character is separated and has to stop the bad guys anyway. So he's all like, I'm gonna stop the big bad guy. So he goes up to the big bad guy. But massive shock, it's Nicolas Cage the whole time? Whoa, I can't believe it. Now you may be wondering, what's the motivation behind this half-ass plot twist? Well, simply put, he just really hates how humans treat moles. We're shown this through a 5-second flashback. That's way too fast for us to actually connect with anything, which kind of makes me wish the character was more developed. A lot of this stuff is really undercooked, and I feel could have benefited from more refinement, maybe just a little bit of foreshadowing, because this plot twist feels really weak, honestly.
Son, if you ever get the chance to bring mankind to its knees, do it.
Just to think you used to be in my balls.
And once again reminds me, did you know this was written during the writer's strike? So Nick Cage launches a giant transformer. Dear God, this movie really does bleed 2009. They got fake Michael Bay making this shit. So Darwin's all like, Nick Cage, shut this down. But Nick Cage is all like, no, I'm not going to. Darwin then falls off this cliff, but the fat guy saves him. And in order to save the day, he has to sacrifice himself. So Darwin goes back up and is all like, Nick Cage, if you keep doing this, you're no better than the humans. And Nick Cage is all like, man, that's a good point. What have I done? But it's too late. He can't stop it. Oh no! But thankfully, Darwin can with his iPhone or something, and he's able to murder the Transformer. But oh no, the comedic relief character is dead? Nah, JK, it's just a fake out. Wow, how riveting. Cut back to G-Force HQ, where the female guinea pig is all like, man, I like men who don't know they're in love with me. Furthermore, the comedic relief is now part of G-Force, and the director of the FBI comes out and goes, man, you guinea pigs sure are good guinea pigs. He then gives them badges and makes them fucking feds. Oh, golly, maybe the guinea pigs are the bad guys the whole time. So where to, now that these characters are FBI agents? Why, to a dance party ending, of course. The most generic ending known to man. Which, to be honest, is a really fitting way to end it off, because this movie is really generic. This is a case where the actual meme behind the movie is more interesting than the actual movie itself. You can easily compare G-Force to, like, the B-movie, or fucking Morbius. While G-Force never gained the same meme status as those movies, it still kinda has one, and I can totally see why. The film is both at the same time completely uneventful and cliched, but at the same time unforgettable because of its concept. I mean, it's fucking guinea pig spies. It also just reeks of 2009. It's almost nostalgic at this point. Jokes about Paris Hilton, multiple Black Eyed Peas record drops, literal Transformers, and of course, I do indeed remember seeing this movie in theaters when I was 10. I couldn't tell you what I thought about it, but I did see it, and I do indeed remember that time period. I was getting into pop music at the time. I was playing Lego Batman on my fucking Wii, and G-Force feels like a time capsule from that era, where movies felt way more grandiose and bombastic. And in that sense, I can see G-Force having some value. The only value, actually, because outside of some weird, ironic nostalgia for it, this really is not a good movie. The pacing is all over the place. The story is generic. It's like every other animated kids movie you've seen before, with all the overused, barely disguised tropes. Once again, you can tell the writer's strike happened. And the same goes for the generic characters. Nothing stands out about them. Once again, they're just really generic and by the numbers. The humor isn't very funny, relying way too much on pop culture and fart jokes, which instantly dates the movie. The fucking record drops are really out of place and ruin any immersion the film might have had. The plot twist could have been cool if the characters were actually good. Overall, G-Force is not a good movie. Not the worst by any means, but maybe it should have been, because then I would at least remember most of it. Now the video game though, now that's the real shit.
What did you just do?
I didn't do anything.
Fuck you in the lanes you came with. Me and you ain't on the same shit. You ain't in my lane, bitch, nah. Throw that shit in fifth, rollie on my wrist. Ay, baby, you a star, I'm my only wish. I'm counting blue hundreds, I'm too money. Ay, and my little bitch, she too lovely. Yeah, hanging up and calling me right back. Ay, baby, why you calling me like that? Yeah, getting high the seat, lay back. Baby, gon' relax, yeah. Hey, they don't know the half, yeah. No matter what happened, I got your back. Baby, that's the facts, yeah. That's the facts, yeah. We can fight, but the feeling's gone. I try to find the words, but they never come. I can still see you on the lawn, hey, laying outside in the summer sun. Yeah, we can fight, but the feeling's gone. I try to find the words, but they never come. I can still see you on the lawn, hey, laying outside in the summer sun. Hey, I'm with a dark-skinned girl on a Sunday, that's that Black Sabbath. She put them ones all down on a Hyundai, and she had to have it. And she gone through, ready for the runway, shawty, you the baddest. Ay, baby, that's the facts, yeah, that's the facts, yeah. When I get a kill streak in Modern Warfare 2, I'm getting one for you. When I get a kill streak in Modern Warfare 2, I'm getting one for you. Yeah, I'm getting one for you. War crimes in 1965. I threatened a family right next to Captain Price. I murdered a Russian when I was 9. I watched my dad get shot and die. That was the day I lost my innocence. I dropped white phosphorus on some innocence. The soldiers said we were helping, but I couldn't blame myself. Yeah, I brought up the gun, but I ended up shooting myself. I had to get you at the hospital, so I shot the doctors in the middle of your surgery. Go club to my heart. Heard her name was Abby. When I get a kill streak in Modern Warfare 2,